Hey guys, welcome to the video for you guys. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to fix your Apple Watch if it's not connecting to your new iPhone 15. You're trying to pair it, connect it, or set it up for the very first time. You might be having issues, and there's a couple things you want to do in order to fix the problem. So let's get started. So initially, if you're setting up your Apple Watch, if you had it connected with a previous device, or if it's the very first time, it's just set up easy as this, where this menu just pops up when you have the Apple Watch close to your iPhone 15. If you have the 15, 15 Plus, 15 Pro Max, doesn't matter which of the ones that you have on the latest iOS 17 version, it should connect, simple as that. But if it doesn't show up like this, what you'll do is you can also open up the Apple Watch menu and start pairing, and it can start looking for the device itself. But let's say that's not even working, it's not able to find it or pair it. What's the first thing you want to do? Well, the first thing you want to do is do a quick network refresh on your iPhone. In order to do that, all you do is pull down the control menu from the top here, turn on airplane mode briefly, and turn it back off. And what we have done is a quick network refresh of all the connectivity tools, so that this time if you bring on the Apple Watch close, hopefully it recognizes and can pair. Now let's say that didn't work for you. It's time to go ahead and shut down both the iPhone and the Apple Watch itself, and then turn it back on. So in this sequence, what you want to do is, first of all, turn off the Apple Watch first. So here for this Apple Watch, right, most of the time your Apple Watch, on the side button, you're just going to press and hold just like that, and this menu should pop up, and then there's a power button up here, and then you click on it, and then you slide to power off. So, and then wait for it to fully turn off, right? You want to turn that off first, and then once you turned off the Apple Watch, it's time to go ahead and turn off your iPhone. The way I would turn off the iPhone is doing a force restart. So you're going to do press and release the volume up, press and release the volume down, and then hold the side button until the screen goes completely black. And then you're going to keep on holding it until it goes black and it turns back on. So how do you do that? So you're going to do volume up, volume down, and then I hold the side button just like that. I'm going to keep on holding it here until the screen goes completely black, and then you'll see the Apple logo reappear, and then at that time you'll let go of that button. So as you can see, I'm holding on that side button, and I see the Apple logo. I let go of that button, and what we're doing is shutting down the phone completely and then reloading the code. So if it's a software related issue impacting your Apple Watch from not connecting, it should fix it for you. So as you can see, you're back on the phone now. Once you're back on the phone, it's time to go ahead and power on your Apple Watch. Here I'm just going to press and hold the same button that I used to here, power on, wait for the Apple logo, let go of that button, and it's going to boot up normally like it should. And hopefully as it's booting up, we should be able to connect again. That menu should pop up for us, or even in the Apple Watch app, it should work for us. As you can see here, it takes a moment or so, but once it's on, we're just going to keep it near it, and then here I'll hold it here. Sometimes it takes a second or two to recognize it, and then sometimes you can just click on the eye icon or something like that and click on that, and as you can see, that menu just popped up, and we can start the pairing on both of the devices here. Now let's go ahead and let's say you didn't get that menu. What you'll want to do is go ahead again, open up the Apple Watch again, and start pairing this way, and you click on it, and then hopefully the Apple Watch here recognizes and can start pairing. Let's say you're still not getting this screen to pair it. What can you do? Well, the next thing you want to do in order to try to start the pairing is go into your settings of your iPhone, and then once you go there, you're going to go to General, and all the way down here it says Transfer Reset iPhone. Click on that, and then all you'll do is reset. And the reset that you want to do is the second option here where it says Reset Network Settings. And the reason why you'd want to do a network setting is that it should fix any connectivity issue, but it will again remove your saved Wi-Fi password, any Bluetooth connected devices that you connected in the past. So you'll have to reset that up. But this method will not delete any of your personal data. So all of your photos, videos, apps, and everything will be there. It's just the settings themselves around the network related setting, and should take about a minute or so to do, maybe 2 minutes at most. But after you do that, hopefully that Apple Watch connected. The other thing you can do is turn off your Apple Watch again and turn it back on. Let's say you did that and still not working. What else can you do? Well, the other next thing you can do is that on iPhone 15 series, iOS is now on iOS 17, which requires there's an update for the Apple Watch itself. Right now, the latest version of Apple WatchOS is 10. So if you're running on version 9, let's say in a case that it's still connected to your old phone, let's say we have this phone where it connected previously on your Apple Watch, what will happen is you open up the Apple Watch app and you should see it pop up and it will ask you if you want to update it. As you can see here, it says for me to update, I can click on the update and then the software will update. Basically, I want to get on WatchOS 10, which is the latest version of the update itself, but this one is disconnected. That's why here just keep on saying checking for update, but in a case that yours wasn't reset and you can update it, recommend updating your Apple Watch as well. Now after you have done that, the next thing you want to do, and if it's still not working or you can't update it, is going ahead and removing it from your old phone. So how can you remove it from your old phone? Simple. Here you're going to come into the Apple Watch app, and then once you come into the Apple Watch app, what will happen is, let me show you. On this phone, it will give you options here. You're going to click on My Watch, and then once you click on My Watch, what will happen is all of your watch will show up here, and here you click on that eye icon over here, all right? And then from here, from the eye icon, you're going to want to do is unpair Apple Watch. You're going to unpair it here, click on that unpairing process. It's going to ask you to enter your Apple ID password. You're going to go ahead and enter your Apple ID and click on Unpair. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Again, once you enter your Apple ID password, you're going to click on Unpair, and the unpairing will begin if it's connected here. As you can see, it's unpairing and should take about a minute or so, like it said. But while this is happening, you want to fully ensure that it's being unpaired. Along with that is that if your Apple Watch is also connected to your iCloud account already from the previous, if you move things over, I recommend removing it completely. So how can you remove it? Really simple. You're going to go on here in your settings. As you can see, it got removed here. You're going to go to settings, go to your iCloud account, and all the way down here, you should see all the watches that you connected with, all the devices basically connected with. You'll come over here, click on that icon, and then you want to do is remove from account here. This is a different Apple Watch I have connected, but basically you'll remove it from that account so you can reset it up on your account. I know it sounds a little silly, but that's kind of the way you'll have to do it. And then after that, if you have done all of this, and the other thing you would want to do is that if your Apple Watch itself is already on the main screen where you have all the icon and everything, you want to go into your settings of the Apple Watch and then try to do erase by going into your settings, general, not on your phone here, but on your Apple Watch. You'll go and erase it completely, which again, if you're in that screen, you will see it in the settings, general, and then down here where it says transfer reset, there should be an option on the Apple Watch where it says erase all content and setting, and that's just going to delete everything off the Apple Watch. But once you repair it, it's going to sync with everything on your iPhone. So don't erase your iPhone, erase the Apple Watch and try to reconnect it, and hopefully after you reconnect it, it should work. Now, if it's still not working, the very last thing I recommend doing is seeing if there's an update out for the iPhone itself, because there's been a lot of issues users have been reporting, and Apple has released iOS 17 recently. And if you go into your settings, general, software update, if there's an update available that Apple released to possibly fix this problem, that should make it easy for you. It should be here. We'll say download and install the update, and you can do that. If you go into here, let me see if I have this update on this phone. I go to settings, general, software update, and if you do have the update, what will happen is show up right here where it says update now. When you do update your phone, I recommend again giving yourself up at least half an hour to 45 minutes. Make sure your phone is charged at least 50% or more, if not plugged into the charger, and you have a good strong Wi-Fi. And after that, you do the update. Hopefully it does pair up for you. And I hope this video was helpful and you guys are able to now connect your Apple Watch with your new iPhone 15 or any iPhone in general. If so, please make sure to like and subscribe button. Also, if you found a better solution as well that helped you, make sure to leave it in the comment section to help everyone else as well. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.